Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Protesters were in the streets in cities across the country today. One of the largest demonstrations took place in Boston, where thousands of people marched to Boston Common to protest a gathering billed as a, quote, free speech rally, which city leaders feared would attract white nationalist groups. Police have made nearly 36 arrests, and NBC's Chris Salon has this story.
In Boston, thousands on the march, spreading a message of unity and equality.
Boston's built on love, not hatred.
A response to last week's white nationalist demonstrations in Charlottesville, Virginia, planned to drown out a rally not far away on Boston Common. Organizers called that a free speech rally, but city leaders feared it would attract hate groups.
I was thinking that we should show up to let the protesters of the so-called free speech rally know that they're in the minority.
The free speech rally attracted less than 100 people and broke up in less than an hour.
The media spread a narrative that we're white, nationalist, racist, neo-Nazi group when that's ridiculous. We are nonpartisan. We are strictly First Amendment.
Skirmishes broke out as police led the free speech group off the Common in police wagons and on foot. NBC Boston's Jonathan Cho was in the middle of it.
2 Trump supporters now being escorted out of the Boston Common. I just spoke to them a few moments ago. They thought everything would be fine, but suddenly, there they go. Hey, are you okay? What's your name?
With the free speech group gone, some counter-protesters burned a Confederate battle flag on the steps of the State House. President Trump tweeted, "Looks like many anti-police agitators in Boston. Police are looking tough and smart." Boston police made several arrests as they clashed with counter-protesters.
99.9% of the people here were for the right reason, and that's to fight bigotry and hate for the most part here today.
Evans says some were members of anti-fascist groups who threw rocks and bottles at them. Chris Salon, NBC News.
President Trump has tweeted again about the Boston protests, saying he applauds the many protesters in Boston who are speaking out against bigotry and hate. He continued on by saying our country will soon come together as one. This brand new home has a very special meaning for one local veteran. Veterans often live with disabilities because of their time served, so the organization Homes for Our Troops aims to help those vets out. Our reporter Molly Casey was there as one deserving veteran got the keys to a home built to listen to his needs and commands.
What we do in the military is extremely dangerous.
For Master Sergeant Eric Martz, coming home has a bigger meaning. In 2006, he was hit by an IED blast while serving in Iraq. He lost his vision because of it, but he kept fighting.
Just because I'm without eyesight, I'm not without vision.
Martz learned to navigate the world around him by sound and touch, but didn't have a home adapted to his needs, a problem he no longer faces.
Welcome home.
Homes for Our Troops custom built this house for Martz. It has voice and touch activated technology to guide him around the home, performs various functions, and is mortgage free.
What we thought might have been a perfect home before, well, we've got the perfect home right now.
Yeah, we do.
Many local and national organizations pitched in to make this house a reality. A reality Martz's wife, Bobby, still can't believe.
It's almost surreal. I still keep pinching myself.
But Martz doesn't take this in stride. He actively volunteers with veterans organizations and says he'll never stop serving his country.
I will serve in making a difference in everybody's lives.
From Moorhead, Molly Casey, Valley News Live.
Master Sergeant Martz will be moving into his new home very soon, and he says he can't be more thankful for the support of Homes for Our Troops. And you can learn more about the organization by reading the story over on our website. Feeling safe where you work or go to school, it's something many of us assume will always be the case, but several students at the Salon Professional Academy in Fargo say they're worried about their safety after word got out that one of their classmates made an offhand comment out of frustration. In a Facebook post by Irina Smith, she writes, the incident happened on Wednesday, and according to her fellow classmates, one of them threatened to, quote, shoot up the school. Everyone at the school. The woman thought that she wouldn't be back in class. A lot of people did, but to their surprise this morning, she was there. Now, the academy owner tells us this incident happened because a student lost her financial aid and was upset at the time. The Fargo Police Department says they looked into those claims and determined the offhand comment wasn't to be taken seriously. Still, some students say they're upset and they plan to meet with the academy owners on Monday. The perfect weather today made move-in day pretty easy for families at North Dakota State University. New students from all over the area checked into their new homes today. Unpacking was the first order of business, but as you can see right there, some of them were even starting to decorate their new home away from home. And while the new students are excited, obviously it's college, it is a tough and interesting time for parents. One mother shares how she's feeling, which pretty much sums up how a lot of parents are feeling.
It's scary, but it's also satisfying knowing that he is ready to branch out on his own. I know he can do it. Well, I hope he fits in well and meets some new people and does well in his classes and works hard and has some fun too.
Just a little bit of fun. Now, some of the same things were happening up at Grand Forks. We took these photos from the school's Facebook page showing parents smiling with their kids, moving them in. And just like at NDSU, I'm sure there were a few tears in between all of these smiling photos. That is the parade at Pioneer Days at Bonanzaville in West Fargo. Now, it started this morning with people getting to see pieces of local history, lots of old buildings and houses that belong to the movers and shakers of their time. Some of them actually helped make this area what it is today. Now, if you want to check it out, it starts tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. The parade's at 2, and it goes until around 3:30.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
The weather outside today made a lot of things that people were doing outside pretty easy because it wasn't too hot, but it definitely wasn't too cold.
You know, it hasn't been this warm in a little while. We were into the mid-80s today. Plenty of sunshine, and we're going to keep the sunshine for tomorrow. We're going to cool down a little. In fact, more sunshine is in store for the rest of the week, just not on the day that we need the sunshine, on Monday. More about that later, but first let's take a look at the Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam Network shot in Fargo. There's your sunshine with clouds moving in as the sun was about to set and temperatures falling back into the 70s. Fargo not bad at 83 for a high, but Grand Forks at 88, so is Hallock. 84 your high. Devil's Lake, Thief River Falls near 80 into Lakes Country, and lower 80s for high temperatures out toward Jamestown and Valley City. Current temperatures still pretty warm for this time of night. 74 in Fargo, 73 Crookston, 69 as you make your way out toward the Thief River Falls area. Still 70 degrees in Jamestown, Valley City, 74 at Devil's Lake. With the winds pretty brisk from the south. We have wind speeds between 5 and 20 miles per hour, some higher gusts, and the southerly flow is definitely keeping us warm. Also, the clouds coming into certain areas are going to keep the heat in as we go through the overnight period. Mainly clear into the northern valley. We have that batch of clouds stretching from the James River Valley, now moving into Lakes Country, and everybody around here mainly dry, but just off to the north, about 100 miles north of Winnipeg, we actually have a Canadian severe thunderstorm warning. This one producing 1.5 inch diameter hail and 60 mile per hour winds. That's near where the center of the low is, so most of that activity will stay well to our north. Now, we do have this cold front making its way through, but it is mainly dry. We have the flow behind it and high pressure that will make its way into our forecast area tomorrow, so plenty of sunshine and temperatures will cool down just a little. So that cold front is going to make its way through as the wind does flip from the south to the north, and you see the increase in the clouds. This model actually has it dry. Could see an isolated shower as the front passes. Low temperatures into the lower 60s in most places, and then mostly sunny skies across the area. Temperatures a little cooler tomorrow compared to today, into the upper 70s and lower 80s in most places. In Fargo, a high of 81, one of the warm spots. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies with that wind mainly from the northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mid-70s into Lakes Country out toward Jamestown, Valley City, and Devil's Lake. And the southern valley will be the warmest with temperatures near 80 degrees. And then for the day on Monday, here's that rain we were tracking, just starting to get into our viewing area by around 7 a.m. And it should move through as we go through the morning, and then around eclipse time. This is our latest model, still giving us plenty of cloud cover. Some areas, especially out toward Devil's Lake, maybe into the northern valley, could see partly cloudy skies. Most of us going to be socked in with the clouds. and some showers possible, especially where you see the green on the map. Now, keep it here on Valley News Live, and we will definitely keep the forecast updated. Here's what to expect with the solar eclipse. It starts around 11:30, around 1 p.m. It is 80% eclipsed. Still mostly cloudy, a chance of some showers in the forecast. Temperatures into the upper 70s by around then as the eclipse ends around 2:20 p.m. Viewing for the eclipse, we see the red is mostly cloudy, yellow is mixed skies, and green is mostly clear. The best place to see it would be into southern Minnesota if you want to go that far. Here's the photo of the day, this morning sunrise, Big Floyd Lake. Thank you, our Scott McAllen, for this one. We'll use it in the background of the 7-day forecast. And there's your sunshine on Sunday and cloudy skies with showers and storms possible on Monday. Temperatures into the upper 80s, then mostly sunny skies on Tuesday and Wednesday, lower 80s, mid 80s, dry weather through Thursday, plenty of sunshine, partly cloudy Friday, 81, more shower storm chances on Saturday up to 85.
You know, I hope no one's caught off guard by the eclipse, because I was just thinking these eclipses have been happening for thousands of years, and it's going to be a pretty eerie sight whenever it's 1:30 in the afternoon and it gets completely dark. So
it is pretty eerie, but it is a really cool sight to see if you have a chance.
Yeah, sounds good, Justin. Thanks so much. Later on Valley News Live at 10, it's a story that's going to melt your heart. A special girl gets her very own art show in Fargo. That story is next.